Hey, it's FAQ Friday. Today's frequently asked question is how do I start? How do I start helping a school? Before we get to that, quick story. Last week got an email from the school that we partner with, and it was just heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching. The teacher was asking for air mattresses and pull-ups for a couple of girls, couple of sisters in the school who had recently experienced some severe trauma and were having difficulty making it through the night without having accidents. And so this was something that their caregivers needed, and she wanted to know if our partnership, our church, could help. And can you imagine? Can you imagine going to school with that type of night, with that type of experience? Can you imagine going to school, trying to learn with all that happening in the back of your mind, in the back of your experience? And so, of course, we said yes. I didn't want to repeat the changing table story, which you can get a link for down below if you were interested in that. And so we emailed it back and forth. In less than 24 hours, we had couple of air mattresses, a pump, and some pull-ups for these kiddos. And it's been a while since I bought pull-ups, but that dusted off pretty quickly. But every school needs that type of partner. Every school needs the type of partner, a business, a church, a nonprofit, a family, a group that they can call at a moment's notice and say, hey, we need this. We don't have a budget for that. We don't know where to go for this. We need this. And so last week we talked about having a reason for helping a school. You need to have a reason to start helping a school. Once you've got your reason for helping a school, maybe it's to be able to provide for stories like this, for requests like this. There's three places to start on how to start helping a school. The first is location. So if you're a church, you're a business, you just look outside, which schools are closest to you? Is there a school across the street from you? Is there a school down the street from you? Is there a school somewhere in your neighborhood? That's a great place to start because you're a part of that community. You're a part of that neighborhood. That's how we got started. That's how I got started. We looked at a couple of schools that were closest to us and we started there. Second is need. What schools in your community have the greatest amount or the greatest areas of need? And you may not know this just by looking around or driving around. So you might have to go to your school district's website and discover or do some research on what schools maybe have the highest amount of kiddos on free and reduced meals or what the title schools are. And if you're not quite sure how to get that data, let me know. I'd love to sit with you. I'd love to help you figure out what schools in your area have the greatest amount of needs. So you got location, you got need. Third then is interest. Maybe you have a principal that attends your school, or maybe you're a principal and you go to a church, and that would make a great connection. Maybe a bunch of your families live in a certain school district or certain neighborhood. That would be a natural way to start. But location, need, and interest, these are three ways that you can use to get help or to start helping a school right away. And if you're still looking for help, seriously, I would love to talk with you, love to visit with you about how to start helping a school and how to help you become the type of partner that someone can reach out to, and within a day, you can turn around and supply them with things like air mattresses and pull-ups.